myself, DJ Kishan, and DJ Om, we would like to welcome you to Ken and Priya's wedding reception. Pump up the energy a little bit. Hit it, DJ. One more time for Peter and Stephanie. Take your napkins and start twirling them around. It is my honor and privilege to introduce to you, for the first time as man and wife tonight, Ken and Priya! Here we go! Of the night will be the lion dance. And also bring best wishes to everyone, including the family, relatives, and friends.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
One more time for Ken and his mother. Father-daughter dance.
Do you hear me? I'm talking to you. Across the water, across the deep blue ocean, under the open sky. Oh my, baby, I'm trying.
Boy, I hear you in my dreams. I feel you whisper across the sea. I keep you with me in my heart. You make it easier when life gets hard. Lucky I'm in love with my best friend. Lucky to have been where I have been. Lucky to be coming home again. They don't know how it takes waiting for a love like this. Every time we say goodbye, I wish we had one more kiss. I'll wait for you, I promise you I will. Lucky I'm in love with my best friend. Lucky to have been where I have been. Lucky to be coming home again.
One more time for Priya and her father.
For those that don't know me, my name is Eric. I am Ken's older brother, if you couldn't tell. We've been told that we look a little alike. But before we get started, I'd like to take a moment to thank Mr. and Mrs. Kumar for just welcoming us and our family to their house and here tonight. It's been wonderful and beautiful and fantastic. So let's give a hand for the parents and the So I have a few stories, and I just wanted to share a little bit about my brother and hopefully share a little bit of how special Ken is to me and our family. So for a lot of our childhood, we were often confused as twins. We were only 15 months apart. We basically did everything together. And it also didn't help that at times we were dressed in matching jumpsuits. 20-something years later, sometimes we'll show up at a family party and have the same article of clothing, have exactly the same color, and some weird brother connection we would still be matching 20 years later. And even though now I'm in Texas and you're in New York, somehow, we still have this really deep bond, and I love you so much. So when I say that when we were younger, we did everything together, we played sports, we played t-ball, we did bowling, we were in Boy Scouts together, we did Chinese school, we did Chinese dance, we did martial arts, we did contemporary and modern dance. We had Spectrum. I know we have some folks here. And when we did everything together, we were also just having fun as brothers, as nerdy little brothers, playing Pokemon, playing video games, collecting magic cards, all that stuff. But being the older brother, I was a little bit better at things, starting off. Smarter, a little bit bigger, stronger, but that was only for a little bit, because if anybody knows Ken, Ken is really, really talented. When we competed in martial arts, when we did wushu, I would pick different things so that I wouldn't compete against him. And as you've all seen here today, he has some really incredible dance moves. This probably went back to playing Dance Dance Revolution, which he also whooped me on as a kid. I remember there was a time when he researched the ultimate Pokemon squad so that it would counter any opponent, and he was literally unbeatable. And as you guys hear the stories, you might wonder, was there a little bit of sibling rivalry, a little bit of jealousy? Maybe. But in all honesty, I really love you, Ken, and I looked up to you in many ways. I remember, you got this Timex watch that had a memo function that you could type yourself little notes before everyone had phones. And I thought that was the coolest thing. I wanted that after you got that. I remember when you got your digital camera, you did all this research into photography and really carefully, meticulously figured out what's the best thing to get out there, and I followed that. Earlier this week, my wife, Tiffany, asked me, what's one word that I would use to describe my brother? And I thought for a little bit, and I said, he's really reliable. And she looked at me and said, what do you mean? What do you mean reliable? And it took me a moment to kind of come up with an example, but if anybody knows Ken, you might be able to think of a story yourself. Of the two brothers, I tend to follow after my mother, who is a creative spirit. My brother follows after my father, who is an engineer. As far as I can remember as a kid, he was always the cautious, meticulous type. He always did a lot of research, always really thoughtful. And my mom just shared a story recently about when their washing machine broke. He took it apart, figured out which part was broken, ordered it, and then fixed it for them, put it back together. I remember when we were younger, it was very common in Chinese tradition to receive lucky money, little red envelopes for the New Year's and for your birthday. I would spend all of mine on toys and games, and Ken would save his very, very carefully. When we grew older, we grew a little bit further apart. We went to different schools. I went to college in Texas, and Ken stayed nearby at UConn. And I remember before he made his decision, encouraging him, why don't you go travel, go further away from school, experience other things. But, we all know that he stayed here in Connecticut and went to school at UConn. And at first we thought it was the financially responsible thing to do. But we see that there's more than that, and we're all thankful. And ultimately that led to a deeper story for Kenneth and Priya here tonight. Ken's the kind of guy that will get you out of any kind of jam. He'll give you unwavering, gentle support, really thoughtful advice. When Amazing Race was really popular on TV, I always thought me and Ken will be best of the dream team together. We would travel the world, we would be able to solve puzzles and figure it out together. We have that brother connection. Today, we're here celebrating a new dream team, Kenneth and Priya. It's amazing seeing you two travel the world. I mean, have you guys seen the photo outside of them in Iceland? It's amazing, and you guys really are traveling the world, solving challenges together. Priya, it's been so great to get to know you over the years, and you bring the best out of Ken. I can see that you have a warmth and spontaneity and just brightness that is infectious. And together you have this goofiness in your lives that I love. It's such a light. And we also see that the two of you support each other creatively throughout. And marriage is about an amazing adventure together. enjoying that ride. So let's raise this glass to this couple and wish them a happy life and a blessed marriage. Many years of happiness together.
Hi, good evening. Thank you for coming, taking time out of your busy schedule to celebrate today's event. Priya and Kenneth, they went to the same high school in Windsor and then to the University of Connecticut. They married actually 2 years ago during the peak of the pandemic. They were married in Priya's parents' backyard, attended only the parents and their aunt. Priya and Kenneth received many gifts and well wishes from their friends and relatives. They wanted to celebrate this important event in their life with you. But they have to wait until the pandemic, the COVID-19 is under control. And in the meantime, Stephanie and me and I were retired and moved to Texas, Austin, Texas. Lucky we have Neelam, the mother of the bride, able to put together today's celebration for all of you. Today we celebrate the marriage of a Chinese and an Indian. As you have seen, there's we have a mix of the Chinese and Indian dance. And thank you, Priya's family and the dancer who performed today and helped start today's celebration. So thank you all coming and continue the celebration tonight. Thank you.
चुरा के दिल मेरा गोरिया चली चुरा के दिल मेरा गोरिया चली चुरा के दिया कहाँ तू चली
With our beautiful couple, Ken and Priya, for their very special first dance. Put your hands together, guys.
Finally get to celebrate our journey together.
We're so happy that everyone is here to celebrate with us.
But Ken, I don't think I've even introduced you to everyone here yet. Everyone, meet Ken. When I saw him, he was just a young boy who was excited to meet his soulmate one day.
कोई मंजिल है ना कोई साथी है, फिर भी निकल पड़ा ऊपर से। शायद जिसकी तलाश है वही साथी है, वही मंजिल है। सपनों में रोज आए आ जिंदगी में आना, जाने जाना ढूंढे तुझे दीवाना। सपनों में रोज आए जिंदगी में आना सनम।
When I met you, you were just a girl with big dreams and hoping to find someone who loved and appreciated you one day.
you were cute. But boy, the first time I saw you dance at Yukon Lip Sync, it was love at first sight.
Too bad yourself.
I always had a feeling you were my soulmate, but I love that you're also my best friend.
I'm so happy we're able to get together with all our friends and family and celebrate our love.
Same. I mean, is there anything better than celebrating love?